You can unfold your arms. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
So to say.
I'm sorry?
So to say.
I'm sorry, what?
So to say, yeah, a little bit.
So you're lucky that your attorney was able to negotiate for you and only get 1 year. For somebody who's been to prison, you're not stepping up to the plate and being a father they can look up to. It's probably best that you cut them loose so that perhaps they can have a good start in life without you in it and bringing nonsense. Move on.
All right, guys, today we've got Judge Boyd going up against a full-grown male Karen who's furious at his attorney because she only managed to get him 1 year in jail, even though this dude has been to prison before, and not to mention he's out here facing charges for following a complete stranger in his car like some kind of creep. Like, sir, what were you even planning to do? I mean, some people just refuse to take accountability. Let me know what you guys think about this case in the comments while you watch, and let's go ahead and dive in and see Judge Boyd parent this clown for the first time in his life.
Did you understand you're charged with criminal mischief, $2,500 to $30,000? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You can unfold your arms. Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
So to say.
I'm sorry?
So to say.
I'm sorry, what?
So to say, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I don't understand the first. All right. Do you want a jury trial?
No.
Because we'll give you one.
Okay, no.
So again, we're back to the questioner. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? All right, the court will find that defendant has, I'm sorry, now are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, no.
All right, the court is finding there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court is finding you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would just like to make a brief record, if I may.
Yes.
I just want, for the record, to state for the court that I had discussed this case at length with my client. We met while he was out of custody and went over all of the police report, 911 call, videos, etc. I negotiated the plea to waive 2 previous convictions that he had when he had gone to TDC previously. And while I believe that I've done a great job, I did explain very clearly to him that if he was not satisfied with the plea bargain offers, that he certainly could go to trial. He has, as the court's seen, agreed that he wants to take advantage of that plea bargain offer, and I would ask the court to go ahead and follow that and allow him to go ahead and serve the 1 year state jail. But I want to make very clear, and it always concerns me when somebody insinuates that I didn't do my best or didn't do a good job, because you know how hard we work. I know how hard I work. And I just want to make clear that I did everything that I could for this young man standing here before you. And I am asking you to please go ahead and follow that.
All right. And so with his prior trips to prison, then is that something, because I don't have that before me, is that something that would have made this enhanceable?
Correct.
And
to
with
the second degree felony.
2 to 20 years.
Correct.
Now, Mr. Ramirez, what I can tell you is I read the police report. And honestly, from reading that, there's so much that could have went wrong. So the fact that you all have agreed to 1 year is to your benefit.
Yes, no. I realize that.
Because more is deserved.
I realize that.
Now that Judge Boyd puts it like that, it just makes this dude look like an absolute idiot. Like, bro, why on earth would you start yelling at your own attorney, the same person who just kept you from getting a longer sentence? She got you 1 year in jail. Meanwhile, you were already playing with fire by having a record, which means they could have easily hit you with that enhanced sentence. But not, instead of being grateful, this dude throws a tantrum like a kid who got the wrong flavored juice box. I mean, some people are just so dumb and self-centered, and this guy is at the top of the list.
And what I can tell you, if the state would have offered 15 years and went forward on the enhancements, I would have said, yeah, 15 years, that's about right. So you're lucky that your attorney was able to negotiate for you and only get 1 year for somebody who's been to prison on an offense that could be enhanced to a second degree.
Yes, ma'am, I know. I'm blessed. I mean, she's a wonderful attorney.
Well, then why all this hesitation and this, I don't know, attitude about, yeah, I think she's okay, or whatever you're saying?
I mean, no, it goes deeper than what it is. I'm saying, I mean, I have a 4A and a 12-year-old, and I just went through emotional stuff personally, but I don't mean no disrespect to my attorney.
Well, the fact that you have a 4, 8, and 12-year-old and you're going to prison and you've obviously been in and out of prison while you had those 4, 8, and 12-year-olds on the planet, that's your fault.
Yeah, I know that.
These are bad choices that you are making.
I really know that.
And so if you want to be in your children's life, that is not your attorney's fault. That's all on you
Yeah,
for not doing what you're supposed to do.
I'm
You're not stepping up to the plate and being a father they can look up to.
I know that.
And this whole thing, this whole police report where you're chasing somebody in a vehicle, guess what? When somebody doesn't want you anymore, they don't want you anymore. Relationship is over. Move on. And all of these relationships that people are in,
Somebody that he had, this
I
was
know.
a stranger.
I know, but all of these relationships that people are in with spouses, with girlfriends, with boyfriends, you have known your parents longer than you've known these people. These people come into your life for a year or 2 years and you act like you can't live without them. So here's the thing. You have children on the planet. If you're not going to be a good father to them, if you're going to be in and out of the prison, it's probably best that you cut them loose so that perhaps they can have a good start in life without you in it and bringing nonsense. I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. And I was tempted not to give you any credit, which I could do for that.
Did check, Judge, and he has calendar days, 191 days. And I'm so sorry to derail you, but
No.
it does, I take it personally when somebody acts like I didn't do my best, and I just.
And the
wanted
court
to
is
do that.
aware of your work
Thank you.
and the court appreciates your work.
I appreciate that.
And she also speaks Spanish. And Jason, I appreciate your work too. I don't want people to say I'm
I
unfair.
didn't work with
I'll
Jason
wait.
today, but I'll appreciate him later.
All right. It's there. I appreciate Jason Garahan. I appreciate Kathy Compton. I feel like Romper Room. I know I'm aging myself with Romper Room where she would look through the mirror. And Michael Villarreal, I appreciate you as well. Thank you. And everyone else who's in the room. All right, Mr. Ramirez, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Do better, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Judge.
welcome.
This dude is clearly a deadbeat dad because he's literally been in and out of prison like it's a revolving door, and now he's trying to play the victim in court talking about, but I have 3 kids. Sir, do they even know who you are? Because let's be real, they probably never see him since he's always getting locked up, and to make it worse he was out here smashing a random stranger's car over some road rage. Like how unhinged do you have to be to do that kind of stuff? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this case because we're about to move on to something even crazier. We've got a dude facing 2 aggravated robbery charges, and on top of that his wife that he abuses is testifying in his benefit. This one is a complete mess for him. But let's go ahead and dive in and watch Judge Boyd handle the situation here.
State of Texas versus Mike Christopher Perez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Orlando Castañón for defense.
And are you Mike Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea of guilty in both of these cause numbers on December 16th. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at 10 years in the prison, and the state is opposing your applications in each cause numbers. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
I have, Judge.
Are there any witnesses from either party?
I have one witness, Judge.
All right, defense, call your witness.
We call her.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record, please. Virginia Rodriguez. All right, defense.
Yes, Judge. Virginia, how are you acquainted with, how long have y'all been together?
11 years.
And do y'all have any children together?
Yes.
Okay. How old is he?
25.
How old are you?
30.
Okay. And y'all have 4 children together?
3.
3 children. Okay. What are their ages? Okay. Now, when the time of this 2 charges occurred, what was going on? Was he living with you at that time?
No.
Okay, what happened?
We separated, job,
he lost his job. What was his work history like?
He was doing good. He was a chef at Paisanos on the Riverwalk.
Okay, before he lost his job? Okay. Is he a good worker? When he's not under the influence of substances, what is he like?
He's a good dad. He's a good son.
Okay. In his home life, he also has, I guess, disabled parents. Is that right?
His mom's on dialysis. And when he was out, he was helping her.
Okay. Now you said he lost his job at the time this occurred, right? Was he abusing some substances?
I believe he was on pills.
You believe he was on pills? Or you're not sure exactly why? You know that something was different. Okay. Now you kicked him out of the house, is that right? And when you kicked him out of the house, what happened?
He was doing his own thing.
All right, I'm sorry, you're gonna need to speak up loudly so the court reporter can hear.
He was doing his own thing.
Okay. When you say he was doing his own thing, did he kind of spiral downhill?
Yeah.
Describe that to me.
No,
And so when you found out that this happened, how did you react?
I was in shock because it's not out of his character.
It's out of his character to do that. Okay. You were surprised?
Yes.
Did you expect him to do something like that?
No.
Okay. Has he ever been to the penitentiary before?
Yeah.
If he were to be granted probation, you think he would be successful in completing that?
Yes.
Why is that? We had responsibilities before this, right?
Yes.
What's going to be different?
As a newborn child, his mom has not, her health is not as good as was what before.
Do you believe that this has been an eye opener?
Yes.
Do you believe that he would benefit from some type of substance abuse treatment?
Yes. He was.
Is he motivated to do that?
Yes.
How do you
The
know?
conversations we've had.
So he's motivated for health. Okay. Now, again, if he were to be released on probation, he would not be living with you.
No.
He would be living with you.
His parents.
Okay. And his parents are his mother and his stepfather, correct?
Correct.
And they're both ailing,
Yes.
and the father has Lou Gehrig's disease. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So he would be providing for both of them. Do you live nearby?
I do.
And so would you be able to offer him support,
Yes.
make sure he's on task?
Yes.
You'll pass the witness check.
State?
No question, sir.
All right, I have a question. Are you the same person who's the complainant in the assault family violence case or no?
I'm
The
not.
complainant in that case.
I'm not aware. That was a case, I believe it was dismissed.
No, I'm talking about the one, what I'm looking at on his history. I'm talking about the one where he received probation for 2016. Were you with him in 2016?
You can speak.
Yeah.
Are you the person who was the complainant in this assault bodily injury merit case? And then in 2020, there's a violation of bond and protective order. I showed that it was dismissed, convicted of other. Was that related to you as well?
I believe so.
This guy is obviously a deadbeat dad since he's been going in and out of prison like it's a revolving door, and now he's standing in court trying to act like the victim saying, "But I have 3 kids, sir, do they even know who you are?" Let's be honest, they probably barely see him because he's constantly getting locked up, and on top of that he was out there damaging a complete stranger's car over some road rage. How unstable do you have to be to pull something like that? Anyway, tell me what you think about this case because we're about to switch to something even more insane. There's a guy facing 2 aggravated robbery charges, and to make it worse, the wife he abuses is testifying on his behalf. This situation is a total disaster for him, so let's go ahead and jump in and watch Judge Boyd deal with it.
All right. Any other questions?
No, Judge.
Anything else?
The only other thing is there was an assault family second offense that was back in 2020. Where was that you? Were you the complainant?
Yes.
No further questions on the stand.
All right. Thank you. Any other witnesses from either side?
No, Judge.
All right, Mr. Perez, you can step in this time. All right, the court will hear argument.
Judge, both of these cases are very serious. It's 2 aggravated robberies that occurred, I believe, on the same day, pretty much back to back. We put both victims in hell for their life, affected both of them greatly. According to the PSI, both of those have explained that they experience anxiety now, that it's how they are at work, and it's an experience that they've never had before. We understand that there may be substance abuse issues here, but at the same time, the defendant, through his actions, to put several members of the community in jeopardy. And we believe that PDP would be appropriate here.
All right, defense.
Yes, Judge. So we're asking that he be placed on deferred adjudication. He would be subject to the full range of punishment, 5 to 99. He's not been in the penitentiary before. I believe this is an eye opener. believe that also substance abuse treatment would be appropriate, and that would continue his incarceration, which he has been in custody since this offense. At the time that this offense was committed, he was under the influence of Xanax and had been consuming alcohol. I believe that this opportunity would be good for society, and that it would allow him to show the court and the world that he's able to be a good, productive member of society. And if not, on the first violation, Judge, you would have the ability to sentence him to the full range of punishment.
All right. Mr. Pettis, is there anything you wish to say? All right. The court will deny your application in each cause number. The court will find you guilty in each cause number. In each cause number, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison. There's affirmative finding of deadly weapon in each cause number. The court will give you credit for any time served. Each case is to run concurrently, and the court will take in consideration 2022 CR 7825. Did you review with your attorney the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal in each of these cause numbers, and did you sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Pettis, I did listen to everything that was presented to me, and I understand the issues with your parents, but sometimes, our actions are our actions and there are consequences for it. So I hope everything works out with your father. I hope everything works out with your mother. This is not the end of your life. Hopefully, when you go to prison, you will internalize, learn things, take care of any issues that you may have. And when you are released from prison, if you need rehab, there are plenty of rehab places that are free. Get into some sober support meetings and do the right thing. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck to you. I'm sorry, Mr. Pettis. They want to do a victim impact statement.
By Sundering Nor.
Well, guys, I can honestly say I'm pretty glad with Judge Boyd's ruling on this case. Not only did this dude cause trauma to the victims he robbed, but he also has a track record of abusing his wife multiple times, and that's just not something you can brush off. So I'm really happy with the 10 years he got, and I just hope he can figure his life out. Me personally, I do believe in second chances, so we can only hope that prison does its job and changes his ways, maybe even for his girlfriends. Benefit, maybe it'll give her some time to find herself without him hovering over her like a cloud of chaos. Honestly, he's had enough chances to get it together. I mean, we're dating all the way back to 2016 on some of these charges, so I'm glad he's finally facing the consequences for real here. But yeah, hopefully he can use this time to reflect and realize that abusing and robbing people isn't the way to go. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of these cases. Do you think the sentence was too harsh, or did Judge Boyd get it right this time? I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.